What is up, people? It's your boy Nats, aka the Hidden Legend, and I'm back again with another good video for you guys to watch that always tune in. Whatever happened to the awareness? Whatever happened to the awareness? As we all know, right, life has its problems, it has its troubles. We disagree, we fight, we argue, we have conflicts. It's human nature, right? That's just life. That's just life. But one thing I want to address in this video is more or less our thought pattern and kind of how we get our expression out to one another and to just people. A lot of what I have to say, there's a specific mentality that you need to have, right, for it to make sense. If you don't have this mentality, it won't make sense, right? More time, the issues that we have, I definitely believe it's because of what we say. I definitely believe it's because of what we say to each other. You see someone you know, they're trying their hardest, they're working their hardest. You go up to them and say, you're not gonna make it, you're gonna fail. I believe you've messed up your progression. You've messed up your own progression because you told that person they'll fail. Yeah. Seriously. Seriously. At one point, things are working out smoothly. All of a sudden, something fell, something dropped. Completely. But why is that though? Why is that? I believe to solve one's problems is due reflection. Changing your ways, changing your outcome comes through reflection. Like someone that struggles to just change, I feel like they lack reflection. Because if you just think back and think through of the things you've done, it just makes you realize that, look, I'm actually a horrible person. I'm actually a despicable, horrible person. And after that, you start doing and behaving differently. That's because of reflection. But like if you're always doing things, there's no thought pattern. I spoke about this one time, I forgot when, but if there's no thought pattern to what you do, if there's no time to actually deep what you do, you're gonna do something nonsensical. That's why it's just crucial to just try and think about it. But what we say is crucial. It's not something to take lightly. You know, it's definitely not something to take lightly. Like, especially when you're doing well. When you yourself have worked hard. Yes, you've worked hard. You've achieved well. This is great. it's easy to kind of like, it's easy to just dislike or discredit people. You look at someone, you look at how they live, you're like, oh, like I wouldn't want to be there, blah, like I wouldn't want to be in their position. I wouldn't, blah blah blah, like things like that. You say that to yourself. But wait, like, have you actually stopped to realize that? Look, why is this person like this? What have they been through? What's going on? You don't know. And it reminds me of the words of Jesus. Jesus said, "Judge not," but Jesus said, "Judge not," because the judgment you have on others and the measurements, you know, of the way in which you judge someone else, will be put onto you as well. I just think as a society and as, you know, as people in general, even for your life, maybe you're seeking change, maybe you're realizing something is not right. Maybe take back and think before you judge another person's situation. Because you really don't know what's going on behind the scenes. What that person battles and deals with on a daily up there. You don't know. And one thing I know is that why not would you speak about something you don't know about? It's best to say I don't know and or move on. So if you don't know the person properly, why even comment? Why even say anything? You know. And of course, the only exception is if you know the person or you've been with them or you know history of them. But if you don't know nothing and you haven't been told anything, there's no need to comment. I don't know why we do this so much. I don't know why we do this so much. This is just my take. Like, whatever happened to you, taking time, reflection, the awareness, being aware, being socially aware of your situation, someone else's situation, and how what can be said and how and the way in which it come across is, you know, and the ways in which it can be taken and the effects it can have on someone else. I need to think about this myself. I made this mistake. I think we all need to think about it. We all need to think about it, cause as humans, there's a lot that we don't know. Like our knowledge is limited. Our knowledge is so limited. So just food for thought, right? Think about it, really deep. Stay legendary.